The calendar may not officially say it, but if it feels like spring, well then in our book, spring has sprung. And Justin Lee, the lead stylist for Phoenix Fashion Week, is here with 4 unique looks to help us get into this new season, embrace it, and perhaps try something new. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Phoenix Fashion Week has just become really like nationally known. I mean, it's no longer just the coasts.
No, definitely not. We just finished our spring production, Mim Rocks Fashion, where we picked 4 great designers and paired them with 4 terrific stylists. And we have designers from as far as France who flew in just for this event.
Do you find that you still have people in our community that go, really? They came to Phoenix? If they haven't really been immersed in how much we have kind of evolved as a point place for great fashion?
We still do get people, but more and more every single year. We have more and more great designers from all over with our main event, October 3rd through the 6th, Phoenix Fashion Week. And it's really becoming a really hot spot for fashion. And
I love it. I love it. And I love being able to have access to that right here in our own backyard. Usually a really pretty place.
Yeah.
Great events. Well, you had your event last night. You were gracious enough to bring some of the models and some of the styles. So let's start with our first model and describe kind of what this transitions to in everyday wear, what we should take from that in terms of spring fashion.
Sure. Well, this first look is from Caroline Monick. As I mentioned, she is one of our designers that flew all the way from France, and this really is made out of silk. It's very feminine with a lot of great color, a lot of pastels, and that's really great for spring. It brings out that fresh look.
So, and I'm seeing kind of the, just the graphical kind of influence on this with the lines that are crisscrossing. Is that something that we're also going to see?
Yep, you'll see a lot of that. It adds just very subtle detail. It breaks up the color really nicely. It draws the line, just kind of following with the curves of the body. Yeah,
it's really interesting. And I want to kind of go down to below her knees, essentially. Tell me about this.
Well, it was styled by Jill Lane, and this is a lace leggings with ribbon just kind of wrapped around just to give that extra little detail. And it's very French inspired.
I just like that it's just so unique. You can't look at it and go, wow, I've never seen that before. Jill Lane is known for that, and she can own it and wear it. All right, let's go to our next model. Thank you very much. And as we do transition, we are kind of looking ahead. All of the plans are already in the works for October and that week-long full of fashion events.
Right.
So you're going to be participating in that as well?
I will be. We're super excited. We have a lot of different events leading up to our actual main event. All of them can be found on our website, phoenixfashionweek.com.
Let's take a look at this second fashion here, and this is something that I love the lines at the top of this dress.
This was from one of our designers, local designers actually, who debuted in Phoenix Fashion Week.
Who was it?
Alma Primero. Her collection is called Colección.
I like Colección.
And her whole design is inspired by her culture, her Mexican culture.
Oh, okay.
And so she pulled a lot of influences from that with the mariachi and with the costumes leading to that. Obviously a lot more elegant with the white flowing lines. And
right under the bust line, there's this really, just if you scan over it, you'll miss it. It's just little tiny hardware detail that I think it's peekaboo. I love that.
Oh, there it is.
So thank you very much. And again, another local designer. As we bring out our third model, I know that sometimes when we look at fashion and high fashion, the translation is a little bit more difficult to every day. But I think this happens to be a design in our third model that really is what we could pick up and wear just out on the town.
Yes, I think so. I mean, it's super comfortable. This is actually by Vintage by Misty, and she represented USA Women's. And nothing really says USA fashion more than vintage clothing.
Right.
And so this is something that you can just wear out on a town. You could actually dress it up.
Yeah, you could dress it up or dress it down. You
dress it down, go to the mall, walk around.
That's a Saturday. That's a Saturday. I want to look a little bit better than my yoga pants and my t-shirt.
But still be comfortable.
But still be comfortable because it has all the comfort of the other outfit. Thank you very much. And I love the chunky necklace too, how we're seeing that, you know, it's kind of unexpected because you'd think because it has some grays and silvers that you would think it would be like silver accessories, but it's the opposite. It's kind of that bronzy. I like that. And we can't forget the guys.
Yep. So this is our final look. This was our one male designer for our show last night, Bounty Hunter. They were actually originated from Telluride, Colorado, and they're in Biltmore.
Looks like somebody in the audience is from there.
They're actually in Biltmore Fashion Park, and it's a little chilly still out in the
Certainly in the
valley.
mornings, yeah. It's like 55 degrees this morning.
So I mean, you can still look
That's
nice.
tundra weather for Arizonans. We're just lizards living here. Well, thank you so much for bringing in all of these models. Let's bring everybody back on stage. And again, we're going to provide more information on SonoraLiving.com because, again, there will be plenty of events leading up to October, tell me again.
October 3rd through the 6th.
3rd through the 6th. And if you haven't been out, it really is something that you should just make a date with because it's definitely something fun to go to. All right, all that information again on SonoraLiving.com.